I did kind of want to talk about the SEC moving to 9 games. You guys are probably already know since it happened, what, Friday? Thursday or Friday?
Yeah.
SEC moving to 9 games. It will be 3 opponents stay the same every year. So you switch the 6. So you will play every team every 2 years, and then every team home and away every 4 years. And then they also mandated that you have to play a 10th Power 4 game. So for most SEC schools, that's not a problem. At the end of the day, the reason they did this was because the SEC wants to move to 16 team playoff, and they also wanted that strength of schedule metric in the playoff, and that's what they were waiting on.
The winners here are definitely the fans. Like, if you're a fan standpoint, entertainment, from looking at that kind of aspect, it's huge. I noticed A&M still hasn't hosted Georgia in College Station, even though they joined the conference, what is that now, 14, 12 years ago? I think, obviously, the bad part, if you're looking at this from actually inside the conference, the teams that are at the bottom of the pile, so like your teams that are barely just trying to make a bowl game half the time, the math just got a whole lot harder for these guys. Obviously, it's a lot more challenging, and naturally you get more money that way, but it's difficult to consistently fill your stadiums that way and get donors to pay that much when you're not winning. You have your powerhouses. It's Texas, Bama, Georgia. You're getting that same extra money as you, which is just nuts. And now they're getting the same as Arkansas, the same as Mississippi State. But it just doesn't positively change the equation for your schools at the bottom of that kind of pile.
It will be interesting. I'm glad we are doing this for rivalries. Like, those games were going to go away next year. So I'm glad we're finally got to something. I think this is where it stops. When it comes to like scheduling differences, I think we'll finally get to normalcy. And I hope, one thing I did want to say with the Big Ten, we're looking at you, Indiana. How about you schedule some harder games? It's the Big Ten in general.
And overall, yeah.
Yeah. But like, get a 10th Power 4 team.
That's
Like,
not hard.
why is Penn State playing some of these people? Why is Indiana doing this? Like, just because the SEC was at 8 games doesn't mean you have to go schedule 3 FCS teams, because you can, just so you can get in the playoff.
It's just funny of how long it took to come to this, or like what it made to like the point to realize she's like, you know what, maybe you're right. Maybe we do need to do this.
I think they realized it because the only way they were going to get to 16 teams in the playoff was to do this. Because I think the Big Ten finally agrees to it now, which we'll see. Because, I mean, we'll know in December, I think, is when they have to renew the new one. So we'll find out probably before the season ends.